Hey guys, this is your boy Sussy here, and I want to welcome my new subscribers that just got to my channel because of the Sarkinator shoutout video. I know I haven't uploaded in a while. That's because I've been really into school because this is my senior year, so I'm trying to really buckle down and do my work so I can get into a good college. But I decided that I'm gonna go on RU. I have another. If you're wondering about this team, I have an RU Showdown recorded with this team itself, and I will upload that soon enough. Most likely within the next. I might upload it later on today or tomorrow, depending on my mood and if my computer wants to cooperate with me and let me upload it. So yeah, I just have to say this game was extremely gross. Extremely crobat? No, extremely close, and yeah, it came down to whether or not one or more Pokemon could take a hit, or one to two good predictions, maybe one, maybe two, but we'll see that in a second. So let's start it off. So I'm gonna be leading off with my Druddigon, while my opponent's gonna be leading off with a Stunfisk, named I can be good, and the Stunfisk can be good. So we both exchange rocks, just a typical lead, and I have a phasing set, just in case things like the setup. So I have Dragon Tail, and I get a hefty chunk off of that, and I get out the Altaria, and I contemplated whether or not to stay in, and I did, and I lived with 3%. So that Altaria is dead on switching, and I'm gonna go for the Sucker Punch because I have no other attacking moves besides, well, not besides Dragon Tail and Sucker Punch. So I have to fodder off my Druddigon because it cannot live another switching, and it already did its work. It's done damage to this team, but my opponent makes a very good play, so I won't get the switch initiative off of the down. They fodder off their Altaria, so I bring in my Hitmonlee, and it's an unburdened set, but I get static hacks. Then he goes for T-Ball, and I'm like, okay, maybe I could just high jump kick it in the face, but nope, paralyzed, and I have no use for this right now, because if it can't be fast and do what it needs to do, I can't use it. So I go into my Cragno thinking that he was switching to the Entei on this turn, and I tried to go for the Toxic, but I miss the Stunfisk. So I go for the Ice Beam just to see how much it would do. That was 53%, so I could have 2KO'd if I went straight for the Ice Beam instead of trying to play a little bit of a prediction game. But my opponent's going to switch out, and I'm going to go for the cover because I know that they might want to keep their Stunfisk later for fodder or something else. So as he goes out into Entei, I'm going to go into the obvious switching of Quillfish because it walls it, the Intimidate. It's most likely Choice Banded because I use Choice Banded Entei, and most other Enteis I've seen in the tier are Choice Banded. If they're not, they're usually Life Orb. So I'm gonna, with my Quillfish here, I'm gonna try to set up a layer of T-Spikes, which I do get off successfully. And other than that, I know I can take hits, but it goes for Swords Dance. Yeah, it goes for Swords Dance, and it's a physical set, and it goes for Drain Punch. But I live, and guess what? Mega Horn to the chest. Mega Horn. Look at these big ass horns on Bouffalant. Living up +2 Drain Punches. So he goes into his Gallade, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go into my Quillfish, get off and Intimidate, and predicting a Psycho Cut or a Psychic move or Zen Headbutt, I'm gonna go into my Crawdaunt to get some extra damage racked up on him. And then I was debating whether or not he was gonna predict me to go in, so I foddered off my Cryogonal because I'm not really gonna need it. It doesn't do me much good right now. So yeah, that was the point of that. I could have kept it for later for the Stunfisk, but it's not necessary, as you'll see later. So I came in to get off another Intimidate, and predicting him to predict me to go into Crawdaunt, I stay in, get up a layer of spikes, and you'll see how helpful that is, because he gets the poison, and I'm gonna stay in with my Quillfish, and I'm gonna get up a second layer of spikes, because I thought maybe that he'd want to predict me to go back into my Crawdaunt again. But as you can see, the hazards are really racking up, but I have no point in switching out because I need my Crawdaunt, and it's the only thing I have left. So I go into my Crawdaunt. It's 3v1. Let me just pause. Pause as I get extreme speed, as you can see. I was really debating whether or not to go for a dragon dance, because I have adaptability, so I hit anything hard even if you resist. So I was debating whether or not to go for a dragon dance to ensure to knock out everything on his team, because Lantern is bulky but the Sunfish is down, but I don't want to like not be able to take out the Lantern and get both switched on and lose the battle. So you'll see what my play does here. Well, what I do as a play. So I take it the extreme speed really well. I go for the waterfall. I'm pretty sure the crit did not matter. So he goes into his Sunfish. I know I'm faster than this, but I'm not gonna set up on it because I don't want it to hit me from any extra damage, just in case I can't take out the Lantern, because I don't remember at how much health it was, but it was at 75 and I bring it down to 47 and I go for the crunch and it does take it out, and I actually get a very narrow 1-0 victory. So to be honest, I really didn't I don't know, I really didn't like Crawdaunt all that much before, because it couldn't take hits. Well, at least when I played against it, I was just like, I ran through anybody who had a Crawdaunt, even Dragon Dancing set, which I do have now. I think I have Dragon Dance, Waterfall, Crunch, and Superpower. So yeah, that was really narrow 1-0 victory. I'm living with 12% because of my life orb recoil. But that's gonna be it. So thanks for watching, guys. If you could leave a comment and or a like, it's really always much appreciated. And this has been your boy Sussy, and I'll catch you later. Okay, bye!